self-sufficiency, growing your own food on your own land. It's one of the basics shared by the early American pioneers. No vegetable tastes better than one you grow yourself, picked just moments before it goes on the pot or on your plate. Most of us have to rely on the produce department of the local supermarket, especially if you live in the city, unless you happen to be Stuart Mott. He's a wealthy philanthropist, and the demands of his work keep him close to town. So he brought the farm to the city. We're on top of a Park Avenue apartment building, picking peppers in a high-rise garden patch. It's only about 800 square feet, but Mott manages to grow a diversity of crops: cherry trees, apples, peaches, even grapes. The soil comes up in the elevator. The irrigation water comes out of a faucet. In a good year, Mott likes to share his harvest with neighbors and friends in the country. For New York City, a rooftop garden like this is a genuine oddity. Casually gathering produce for your friends from your own garden, however, is not quite the same task as picking apples in a large commercial orchard. Here, workers have to be fast yet gentle to avoid bruising the fruit. But modern agriculture demands modern methods, and the English designers of this machine claim it will strip an apple tree faster and even more gently than human hands. They also developed a smaller tree to fit their machine, one that would grow apples at the ends of the branches where they'd be easier to reach. This marriage of biological science and mechanical ingenuity resulted in a technological monster with the delicate touch of a nursemaid. It can pick 75 trees in 5 minutes without damaging either the trees or the fruit. Modern technology has its uses, but some of the greatest delicacies known to man are still grown and harvested by very ancient methods. This product was first enjoyed only by the Aztec nobility in Mexico. It is a fungus that grows on corn. American farmers consider it a serious crop disease and fight its growth in their fields to save their harvests. But in Mexico, it is worth more than the corn itself, and farmers encourage its growth in abundance. They pick it before the fungus is fully matured, just before it turns black and releases its spores. This is the stage at which it is most delicious and ready to be prepared for market. They call it huitlacoche. It is a fungus, like mushrooms and truffles, and many who've tried it say they understand why the Aztec nobles kept it to themselves, because it has a taste fit for a king. Corn. This is the kind that most of us are used to. But corn comes in a variety of sizes and shapes and colors. And to Dr. Walton Gallinat, this is his office, corn is the most important and fascinating plant on the face of the earth. He's spent a lifetime studying it, growing it, changing it, shaping it into forms he believes are better, tastier, and prettier. Hey, he calls this variety Old Glory. It comes as close to being red, white, and blue as any corn you'll ever see. He calls this one the candy stick because it's thin and sweet and a perfect size for easy storage. By careful crossbreeding, Dr. Gallinat has created dozens of hybrid varieties of corn. They may appear similar, but each represents a distinctive past accomplishment. His most recent and revolutionary creation, however, is still out in the garden, still in the process of being perfected. These fields are all part of the Suburban Experimental Station of the University of Massachusetts. It's an outdoor laboratory for Dr. Gallinat, a place he's called home for almost 20 years. This is his latest achievement. On the outside, it looks like ordinary corn. But when you remove the husk, you discover 4 symmetrical rows of corn that form an almost perfect square. And why did Dr. Gallinat develop this variety? Well, he got tired of having a richly buttered ear of the usual round variety roll off his plate. This one is guaranteed not to roll. When it's fresh from the garden and fresh out of the pot, it stays squarely on the plate until you're ready to bite into it. Square corn. Believe it or not.
Bananas, a kind of fruit, and the plant the fruit comes from. A fruit plant. A simple lesson to define a difference that should be obvious even to the government. However, about 100 years ago, the United States Congress meant to pass a law that said all foreign fruit plants are free from taxes when they are brought into the country. However, only the fruit plants were supposed to be tax-free, not the fruit. But when the law was written, instead of a hyphen, someone used a comma. So, the law, as passed, let both fruit and plants come in tax-free before the mistake was caught and corrected, because someone had replaced a hyphen with a comma. It cost the country millions of dollars. And that is a lot of bananas. Believe it or not.